This meeting is being recorded.
Right. Right. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Online students, good morning. Can you hear me? Can you see the screen? Kindly please respond to me in the chat for me, guys. Online students, please check. Can you hear me? Can you see the screen? Please respond to me in the chat for me. Perfect. Perfect. Yes. Yes. Very, very good morning, guys. Very, very good morning. So, yes, you can hear me. You can see the screen. All right. Let us start our today's session. So, guys, yes, before starting our today's sessions, as always, let us just try to have a very, very small and a quick recap of the concepts which are covered in our yesterday session. You know, from yesterday onwards, we started discussing about array concept. Yeah, we know what is an array. Array collects multiple elements of similar data types in a continuous block of memory. So yesterday we discussed about how to declare an array, how to instantiate an array, how to initialize an array. Like we know the difference between instantiation and initialization, and different ways we had covered. And after that, we discussed about what is the difference between length variable and length method. And yes, we know that index positions of an array, I repeat, index position of an array starts with 0. Length of an array starts with 1. We know that index position of an array is used to pass the values into an array and retrieve the values from the array. Dot. As simple as it is. As a matter of fact, we already covered this data, like how to retrieve the values from the array when we discussed about control statements. Control statements. Did you remember that? For example, I'm going to take a small method. Okay, void method one, system.out.println, implementing Java array. And you know the difference between array and arrays? Yes or no? Array is present in which package? Absolutely. Arrays is present in which package? Java.util package. Array does not have any methods. Arrays class is having some methods to manipulate the data which is present in array. Okay. For example, just for example, I'm going to take a string array. String, let me go like names equal to new string. Here, I'm going with 5. Now, how many names I can pass into this array? 5 names. For example, names of 0 equal to SUJATHA, and names of 1 equal to, let me go like ATHENA, Athena. Names of 2, equal to, let me go like FATHIMA, Fatima. And names of 3 equal to Lakshmi Lakshmi and names of four equal to DBL just like this, and totally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All 5 names we pass. If we are trying to pass one more, okay, let me just try to remove this. I mean, keep this in common. Names of 5 equal to SUDHA. I'm just trying to pass like this. Now tell me, if I remove this line from the comment, am I going to get any error? Okay, guys, I already told you. I already told you what is the difference between an error and an exception. Of course, both are problems only. If there is an error, done. Good. Say hi to her. Right. Now, if there is an error, our program will be terminated. If there is an exception, yes, our program will be terminated. But error, when error will occur, whenever we are compiling our program, when exception will occur, whenever we are running our program, in order to see the output for our Java program, I repeat, in order to see the output for our Java program, how many tasks we need to do? Two tasks. What are those? Compilation and running. The problems which occurs whenever we are compiling the program is known as error. The problems which occurs whenever we are running our program is nothing but exception. Now, if I remove this, right now, I will not be getting any error. I'll not be getting any error. Okay, compilation means compilation time, you will not be having any error. See, right now at line number 9, we are providing the length of an array as 5. When that memory will be allocated, whenever we are running, not at the time of compilation. I want you to kindly please respond, yes or no. See guys, the code, okay, line number 7, am I going to see this output right now? No. When I'll be able to see that output? Whenever we are calling the method. Calling the method means whenever we are running the program, yes or no. Respond. Exactly at the same time only, the length of this array is also will be getting allocated as 5. So this problem will be identified at the time of running, not at the time of compilation. Am I clear with that? So right now, if I'm going to execute my program, okay, now equal to new, just let me try to go with like class A dot method one. Now, if I'm executing my program, immediately we will be getting an exception. What is that name of that exception? Array index out of bound exception. Where that exception occurred? In line number 16. I mean, more information regarding this exception handling, we'll discuss that later. Wait for it. Okay. So yes, it will generate, it generates a array index out of bounds exception. Okay, fine. Let me just try to keep this in comment. Now, I want to do, I want to retrieve the data from this array by using for loop. Before retrieving the data by using for loop, I just want to print all the elements which are present in array. I just want to print all the elements, just print, not retrieving the data. I just want to print. Could you please tell me the code? System.out.println. Let me go like, hang on here. I'm going with the NAMES names. Can I write names like this? Respond. Absolutely not. I'll not be able to get that. Why? Because if I'm directly printing like this, you know what will be getting executed. Which method will be getting called? ToString method. So no, I don't want to see that hexa integer value. I want to see the data. Now tell me what I need to do. ARRAS arrays, ARRAS arrays dot ToString, and simply I'm going with the names. Right click, run as Java application. Yes, these are the elements which are present in my array. Now these are the elements. I want to retrieve them. I want to retrieve the data. So if I want to retrieve the data from our array, okay, just let me try to system.out.println RETRI retrieving the data from, okay, retrieving the data by using for loop. Did you remember for loop? Control statements, okay? Okay, now do me a small favor. I want to retrieve from Athena to Lakshmi. I just want to retrieve the data from Athena to Lakshmi. I don't want to retrieve the data like I don't want to retrieve Sujata and I don't want to retrieve Deepali. Tell me the code, please. For, okay, for how many semicolons? Come on, two semicolons. If you say I, you are giving wrong. Int I equal to, I'm sorry, Y1 starting index version. 1 after that I should be less than or equal to 3. After that, I plus plus. I plus plus. Come on, tell me the code. System.out.println. Tell me names names of I. Names of I. Just I want to. Okay, let me just try to execute. Now here I'm going to keep it like this. Right click, run as Java application. I'm able to retrieve the data. For example, I want to retrieve the data in one line. I just want to retrieve the data in only one line. Tell me. I'm just trying to write print. Now, if I'm trying to get it like this, oops, sorry. Right click, run as Java application. Okay. It's too clumsy. I want to give a space. I just want to give a space. So here plus like this. I believe you're understanding the point here. Let me just try to get it like this. Am I clear with that? Okay. Now tell me I want to retrieve the complete data. I want to retrieve the complete data. Okay. So just a second, system.out.println, just a small differentiation line. I want to retrieve the complete data by using for loop, all the data. Tell me the code. For int I equal to 0. After that, I should be less than or equal to, don't go with a number. Don't go with a number right now. Why? Because we know how to retrieve the length of an array. Don't go with a number. Tell me the code. Length? No, not length. Tell me the code correctly. Names dot length minus 1. Minus 1. Why minus 1? Why? Because here in the condition I have gone with equal to. If I'm writing just less than, then I just need to use length. Will you understand the point here? Come on, respond. Okay. After that, I plus plus and system dot out dot print. Just I'm trying to go like names of I, and just I want to give a small space like this. Now, there is actually only one statement. If there is only one statement, no need to write that flower braces also. Do you remember that? Now, right click, run as, just let me try to save it. Right click, run as Java application. Yes, I'm able to get all my data. Now, I want to retrieve the data in a reverse order also by using for loop. In a reverse order, for two semicolons, int I equal to, don't go with the number. Tell me, names dot length minus 1. Why length minus 1? Last index position. After that, I should be greater than or equal to 0. After that, I absolutely. And now here simply I can go like this. As I told you, there is only one statement. So no need to go like this. Simply, okay, right click, run as Java application. Of course, I am able to retrieve the data both in forward direction and in reverse order also by using for loop. Okay, so one last thing, I want to retrieve the data by using for each also, by using for each loop, by using for each loop. Okay, sure. Tell me the code for how many semicolons for each. I'm sorry, one semicolon, two semicolons, no semicolons. You need to respond here. Okay, just a second, just a minute. Did you understand the difference for the people who did not revise the concepts? Please get in. No, seriously, I mean it. Are you understanding? The people who are revising the concepts, they are able to say it. Actually, they are fighting to say it. But the others who did not revise, you are just waiting. Please revise, revise, revise. Almost every day I'm saying this. Your career, you need to shape it. No one is going to push you. You should push yourself. Please revise. Tell me, guys, for each, how many semicolons we need to write inside for each? No semicolons. What we need to write? Colon. How many colons? Only one colon. We need to write only one colon. Okay, colon. Now, right side of the colon, what I need to take? Right side means here, what I should write. Open your control statements program. Wait. Please open your control statements for each program. Go ahead. Doing the same mistakes, guys. Open your control statements example. Be fast, be fast. Not the theory, check the code. In control statements, for each code, check the code. Online students, I'm getting your outputs. That is actually very good. Just a sec. Let everyone. Some people even did not find the program. Find it, please find it. Take a minute time, no problem. For each, after control statement, I mean, at the time of control statements, after for loop, we discussed for each code also. On the day, clearly I told you for loop will not be working on index, sorry, for each loop will not be working on index positions. It works on streaming data, I told you. Did you find the program? Tell me, right side of the column, what I need to write? Data type, sorry, name of the array. What is the name of our array? Names. So here I need to go with the names. Okay, left side of the column, what I need to take? Data type. Which data type? Int, byte, object. What I need to take? Why string? Why I need to string? Why I need to take string? Why? Because sir, array type is string. Whatever your array is having, the same data type we need to take here. Okay. String something like yes, like this. And after that, system.out.println, simply I'm trying to print s. Enough. Now right click, run as Java application. Of course, we'll be trying to get our data like this. Right click, run as Java application. Am I able to retrieve the data by using for each? But you know that we cannot retrieve the data in a reverse order by using for each. Why we cannot retrieve the data? Why? Because for each loop will be working on streaming data. For loop will be working on index positions. Can you see this? Names of I, just a minute. Let me try to get it like this. Okay. Okay. I believe you're understanding the point here, guys. For loop, okay, works on index positions. For loop works on index positions. So we can retrieve the data both in forward and in backward directions according to our requirement. For each loop, when you're speaking about for each loop, tell me, works on streaming data. So we cannot retrieve the data in a reverse order. Streaming data means in which order the data is entered, you will be able to retrieve the data in the same order. Generally, what is the use of for each loop? There is only one use for each. That is to retrieve the data from array and from collection classes. I told you. Do you remember that? I mean, in control statements, you need to respond here. For loop, lot of uses are there. One such use is by using for loop, we can retrieve the data from an array also. But by using for each loop, there is only one use. There is only one use. By using for each loop, we can retrieve the data from array or from collections. I told you one more small statement also. Whenever we are using for each, 100% there should be an array or a collection class. Otherwise, you cannot use for each. On that, I told you the same statement. Kindly please do remember that. Revise the concepts. Please do revise the concepts. Okay. So yes, this is the way how to retrieve the data from array by using for loop and by using for each. We already know that. One more time I am saying this. Okay, okay. Online students, up to now, is it clear for everyone? Online students, please respond to me in the chat. Please respond to me in the chat. Okay, that is good. That is good. Okay. Now, just a minute. Okay, no issues. I'm just going to take an array, new array. I'm going to write some code. Please observe. Just please observe the code. Okay. Just observe the code. I'm going to take a new array. Let me go like, okay, string arr equal to new string. Just observe the code. Here, I'm going to take okay, just like this. You know what? I'll be going with the ARR of I, ARR of I equal to S, just like this. And then break. And now system.out.println, simply I'm just trying to print plus ARRAYS arrays dot toString ARR. Try to tell me the code. Try to tell me the output. What will be my output at line number 53? In order to know this output at line number 53, you should be concentrating from here actually. From line number 43 onwards, you need to concentrate correctly. Please take time, analyze, and try to tell the output. Feel free to discuss. Feel free to discuss. Absolutely okay. Discuss. Wait, don't immediately say. Take time. Take time. I'll ask you. Online students, I want you to please give me the output in the chat box. Please give me the output in the chat box. Just a small change. Just a small change in the code. Let me just try to go like -1. -1. Okay. Try to figure it out. Feel free to discuss. Feel free to discuss. Feel free to discuss. Don't come to a conclusion. Seriously, please don't come to a conclusion immediately. Don't come to a conclusion without checking the code completely. Okay, time up. Time up. Online students, a lot of people gave not exactly the correct answer. Tell me, what will be my output? Am I going to get? Tell me, feel free. Reverse order? Complete reverse order? Are you sure? Last chance. Okay. Last chance. Okay, guys. Please observe here. Right click, run as Java application. What happened? What I told you, don't come to a conclusion, I told you, right? Okay, guys, here, please observe. Please observe. For example, let me just try to give I value should be less than or equal to 1. Here, please check this condition. 1. Right click, run as Java application. For example, if I'm giving 2, run as Java application. Now, what is happening here? Let me just try to execute it. Okay, right. Now, please observe here. Step 1. In line number 44, what is happening? We are completely creating a new array. New array. What is the length of this new array exactly the same length as names. Okay, 5. Let's go like 5. Okay. Now for each, okay, in for each, what you are trying to do? I'm trying to retrieve the data which is present in my for each. Okay, fine. For the first iteration, what is the value of S? What is the first element present in this array? Sujata. Concentrate. Okay. For the first iteration, for the first iteration, S value is Sujata. Okay. Inside this for loop, inside this for each loop, we are having one more for loop. Okay. Here, int I equal to arr dot length minus 1. Length minus 1 means 4. Okay. 4. 4 greater than or equal to 0? Yes, it is greater than or equal to 0. And after that, enter into the loop arr of 4 equal to S. What is the value of S? Sujata. It is added at the fourth index position, last. You need to respond here. Okay, after that, again I minus minus means 3. At the third index position also, again S value is Sujata only. When S value will be changed after executing all these statements, again if it's going to one more time, yes or no? You need to respond. So third index position, second, first, 0th index position, at all these index positions, the value will be same. After executing this for loop, means once this for loop got terminated, now line number 51. What is this of this break statement? You will be getting, compile will be getting out from the loop. Are you understanding the point here? Please respond. So once it came across break statement, done, completed, it will be coming out from the loop. If I keep this in comment, now tell me what will be my output. This is the data. This is the data which is present in my array. Now tell me what will be my output. I'm sorry, reverse order. Am I going to get reverse order? Then all same. Yeah, I need a word. Tell me a name. Names are there now. Sujata 5 times will be printed after that. So you're saying, tell me the output here. Please check where is line number 53. Is line number 53 present in the loop? Exactly. Tell me what is my output. See, don't guess the output. Analyze. Don't do the mistakes. Analyze. Analyze. Just analyze. Analyze. For example, first iteration, okay, it will be filled with Sujata. If you're not going with break statement, what is the value of S? Second time. For the second time, what is the value of S? Athena. Okay, same Athena will be filled for the second time. Third time, what is the value of S? Fatima. Fourth time, Lakshmi. Fifth time, Deepali. Now, if I'm executing our program, my array will be filled with the last element of the first array. As simple as this. You need to analyze. See, array concept, when you're speaking about array concept, complete array concept revolves around index positions and length. Index positions and length. Whenever you're looking at this diagram, this will be very, very easy. Okay, length starts with 1, index position starts with 0. What is there? You'll think like that. No, that's not the fact. You need to think logically. Are you understanding the point here? No, please respond yes or no. One more time I am saying complete array concept revolves around length and index positions. How effectively you are using these two will change your code. Remember that. Okay. All right. All right. All right. Now, yes. Now, in the meantime, like I got a small question, like Ilya, sir, how we are getting this output as Deepali? In order to understand how we are getting this output Deepali, you need to have an idea about for loop. You should be having an idea how for loop will be working, how for each loop will be working. If you don't have that idea, you will not be able to understand this. And you know, I cannot go back and explain you about control statements one more time. Time will be wasted. This is what if you're not doing the practice. I mean, this is what happens if you're not doing the practice. But it's okay. One more time, please observe here. Just for one time, I am explaining. Give me a simple question here. I mean, give me a simple answer. This is for loop. I mean, this is for each loop. Inside this for each loop, we are having for loop. Okay. Just tell me one thing. I'm speaking about for loop. In for loop, in for loop, whatever the value of S is having, how many times we are trying to pass that value? How many times we are trying to pass that value? 5 times. Yes or no? Yes or no? Same value we are passing 5 times. Same value. So for the first iteration, what is the value of S? Sujata. For the first iteration, 5 times here Sujata will be printed. Done. Second time, after executing this, after executing the inner for loop, compile will be coming to here. For the second time, what is the value of S? Please respond. Okay, we'll do one thing. System.out.println. Simply, I'm going to print S plus S. Okay. Now let's execute. Okay. For the first time, what is the value of S, Sujata? That will be filled in this array. Second time, what is the value of S, Athena? That will be filled here. Third time, Fatima. Fourth time, Lakshmi. Fifth time, Deepali. And then the loop, this for each loop will be terminated. That is the only reason last time, what is the value of S? That will be filled with this array. Just to make you confusing, I'm using this reverse concept. Whenever you are seeing err.length -1, even without analyzing, some people are saying that, sir, we will be getting the data in a reverse order. You need to analyze it correctly. Am I clear with that? Please respond. Online students, please respond. Am I clear with this? Okay, I'll do one thing. Let me just try to int count equal to 1. Okay, and here I'll just try to go like count uh, plus iteration. Right click, run as Java application. First iteration, the value is Sujata. Second iteration, Athena. Third iteration, Fatima. Fourth iteration, Lakshmi. Fifth iteration, Deepali. I believe it's clear, guys, for everyone. Come on. Okay, guys, see, let me make this simple. Again, I'm saying you. All our coming concepts are completely dependent on our previous concepts. Completely dependent on our previously covered concepts. If you are not revising, you will not understand. And you know, I cannot go back and revise the previous concepts. I believe you're understanding the point here. Yes or no? So please revise. If you revise, you will actually like, you will feel very happy to see this kind of code. If you're not revising, you'll be having a problem. So please revise. Please revise. Okay. All right. Online students, please respond. Am I clear with this? Online students, I want you to kindly please respond. Please respond. Am I clear with this? Okay, Vineet, you can do that in your own practice time. Feel free to do that in your own practice time. Then you will be able to get the data. Okay? Do that. Do that. Okay, okay. Now, so just a second. Let me try to keep it like this. Okay. Now, another method, void method two, completely separate method. Okay. Guys, when you're speaking about array, there are some very, very, very important key points which we need to remember. Key points like constructors key points are there, variables key points are there. Gonna, do you remember those? Come on, like that. For array also some key points, very, very important key points. Let's try to find them out. Okay. The very first key point is at the time of declaration of an array. Declaration. Declaration means left side of the equal to or right side of the equal to. I'm sorry. At the time of declaration of an array, we should never give the size. Just system.out.println. I'm going with method two called. Okay. Now, for example, let me just try to go with the int arr equal to new int, and here I'm just trying to go like this. Now here I want to give the size. Nope, we'll be getting an error. As a matter of fact, I already told you this point. When I told this, I'm sorry. When I told this point, when I told this point, no, not proper classes. No, not control statements. Loudly. Main method. Main method. Main method. Did you remember different syntaxes I gave for main method? Did you remember why this syntax is invalid? Line number 15. I mean, syntax number 15. 8. Do you remember that? On that day, I told you. On the day, I told you. Clearly, I told you. Come on, guys. Okay, no issues. Listen one more time. One more time. Please listen. Declaration of an array. At the time of declaration of an array, we should never give the size, array length. We should never give the length. Okay. Now, at the time of instantiation of an array, 100% you need to give the length. 100%. If you are not giving the length, you will be getting an error. One more time. Declaration, left side or right side? Instantiation, right side. At the time of declaration, you should never give the length. At the time of instantiation, 100% we need to give the length of an array. Otherwise, you will be getting an error. Am I clear with that? Okay. Can we give 0 as the length of an array? 0. I'm trying to give the length of an array as 0. Am I getting any error? No. Let me just try to system.out.println arr, okay, plus arr dot length. I'm now going to call my method 2. Let me, obj belongs to class A, UOBJ dot method 1, UOBJ dot method 2. I'm not calling method 1. I'm calling only method 2. Please tell me, can we give the length of an array as 0? Yes or no? Okay, okay, okay. That is cool. Now I'm going to pass ARR of 0 equal to 100 system dot out dot println ARR. Oh, okay, I'm just trying to go with ARR of 0 plus I'm trying to get the element. Okay. Now tell me what will be my output here. Tell me what will be my output here. I'll not be getting any output. I'll be getting an exception. I'll not be getting any output. I'll be getting an exception. Which exception? Array index out of bounds exception. I'm giving a minute time. Feel free to discuss why it is going to generate an array index out of bound exception. Feel free to discuss among yourselves. It generates array index out of bound except exception. Feel free to discuss. Feel free to discuss. Okay. Now, guys, tell me one thing. Length starts with what is the length I have given here? If you are giving length as 0, there is no memory there. If length starts with 1, then only index position will be 0. If the length is 0, literally there is no memory. You will not be able to pass any elements. I believe it's clear, guys. Okay. Yeah, we can give the length of an array as 0, but no, we cannot pass any elements into that array if the length of an array is 0. Am I clear with that? Okay. Okay. This is allowed. Let me just try to. This is allowed, but we can't pass any elements in this array. We can't pass any elements in this array. Okay. Now I'm just okay. Let me just try to go like ERR1, 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 ERR1. Okay. Now I'm going to take one more array. ERR1. Okay. Now I'm going to take one more array. Int ERR2. Okay. I'll do one thing. Int ERR2 equal to new int -5. Tell me, if I remove this line from the comment, am I going to get any error? Yes? Last chance. Am I getting any error? So can we give negative values as the length of an array? Come on. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Sir, we are not getting any error. I told you. There are two things are there. Error and exception. Right click, run as Java application. Please read the name of the exception. Negative array size exception. So no, we cannot give any, tell me, we cannot give any negative values as the size of an array. It generates negative array size exception. Let me just try to keep this in comment. Okay. Now, sir, actually, how much length we can give for an array? How much length? Okay. I'm going with new boolean, new boolean. And here I'm going with something like this, equal to, let me go like flag flag. And of course, this is of type boolean. Okay. Now this length, how much length we can give? Okay, please listen to this very clearly. When you're specifying the length, we can use four data types. Four data types. I'm not speaking about the type of an array. I am not speaking about the type of an array. Can we take int array? You need to respond. Byte, short, long, float, double, character, boolean, string. Yes. We can take any type of an array, no problem. I'm speaking about the length of an array. Whenever you are giving the length of an array, that is size of an array, only 4 data types are allowed. Did you remember switch case? How many data types switch accepts up to Java 1.4? 4. What are those? Int, byte, short, char. Char. Here also the same data types. We can use int, we can use byte, we can use short, and we can use char. Only these 4 data types are allowed. You cannot use any other data types for specifying the length of an array. Now, please tell me what is the length of this array? Tell me. Means, for example, if I'm trying to print system.out.println arrays.toString flag, tell me what will be my output. Right click, run as Java application. We'll be getting our output as false. Why false? Every memory block will be filled with the default values of the data type of that array. Do you remember that? Whenever we are instantiating an array, okay, instantiation means whenever you're giving the size of an array, every memory block of that array will be filled with the default values of the data type of that array. What is the default value for Boolean? False. Okay. Now that is okay. This is okay, sir. I'm not saying no for it. Now my question is, okay, let me go like flag one. Simply, I'm going with flag one. Okay. Now my question is, I'm going to take, okay, just a second. Okay. I'm going to take one more array. Let me just try to make this as, okay, flag two. Now my question is, how many elements I can pass into an array? How many elements? I'm sorry, 65? 65? No, why 65? Yeah, did you understand my question? For example, my question is if I'm writing 100, how many elements I can pass? 100 element. If I'm writing 200 or else 200, how many elements I can pass? 200 elements I can pass into this array. Like that, what is the maximum length you can provide for an array? The maximum length for an array can be the maximum size of an int, that is 214748367. If I'm going to give 48, am I getting an error? That's it. What is the maximum size of an array? Maximum size of int. Let me just try to keep it like this. Am I clear with that? Online students, please respond. Max size of an int. Please respond. Is this clear for everyone? These are all the very important key points which you guys need to remember. Okay. So please keep your heading as key points in Java array. Please write all these 8 points for me. Go ahead. Make sure to write all these 8 points. Go ahead. Every point is an answer for a question. If you observe it correctly, you'll understand. Online students, if completed, kindly please message me in the chat. Take time, no problem. Read and write, please read and write. Read and write. Guys, are you, whenever you're writing the points, are you understanding them? Enough, please. That is enough. Carry on. One minute. Is it sufficient? Yes? No? Take 2 minutes, please. 2 minutes, 2 minutes. Please carry on. Done? Okay. Now the program, please. Kindly please have this program. Feel free to use shortcuts and make sure to write the import statements also, please. Go ahead. Write the code. Write the code. Can I scroll up to line number 18? Yes? Please write. Use shortcuts. Please make sure to write the code. Next, I'm going to scroll up to line number 34. Okay? Please write. Please write. Carry on. Check the line numbers. Please check the line numbers. Can I scroll up to line number 34? How many are writing up to line number 34? Up to. Be fast, guys. Please be fast. Use shortcuts. Use shortcuts. Use shortcuts. Okay. I believe up to line number 40 complete for everyone. Up to line number 42. Yes. Please. Write the code, guys. Please write the code. Please make sure to write the comments also. That's it. That's the entire code. After this, I have a small task for you.